All right. All right. Well, I guess Trey is going ahead and just shooting us off on that one. What's going on, everybody? Tony the Arcade Dad here, and we are actually broadcasting with Noladad08 right now. Say yay!
Hey guys, what's up? Noladad08 here, coming from the prize room. Oh, and look who just joined.
Who just joined? Wow, that was corny. What's up, Joe? How you doing today?
What's happening?
I was like, what? Are you driving?
No, I'm a passenger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that is like fantastically dangerous. Awesome. Well,
I have a mount. I can mount my phone on my car if I really wanted to.
Yeah, that is very, very, very true. You could do that. So I'm in my prize room. Noladad08 is in his prize room. JJGeneral is just kind of in a car, just doing stuff. You could do that. So, all right, so let me go ahead and get that pulled up. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. UK Slot Machines and Claw Machines. How are you doing? We are doing fantastic today. Jacob says, hi, who are your guests? These are two other members of the Claw Council. This right here, I'm going to enlarge him right there, is Noladad08. Brian, say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Fellow member of the Claw Council here.
Awesome. And JJGeneral1, say what up.
What's happening? How's everyone doing today?
Oh, it looks like you just went over one heck of a speed bump. So that's who we are hanging out with today, which is awesome. That we got a couple more members of the Claw Council to actually help me out today, which is really, really, really cool. So starting this off, by the way, everybody, we are going to be doing the Claw Council Hangout on June 9th at the Grapevine Round 1 Arcade in Dallas, Texas. We hope to see everybody there that can be there. Unfortunately, JJGeneral1 can't make it this time, but most likely will be there the next time. But Noladad08 is going to be there along with myself, Dragon Claw Games, and the Midway Maniac. Brian, why don't you tell them a little bit about what's going to be happening at the Claw Council Hangout?
So the first thing we're going to be doing is shaving Tony's head, covering with syrup, and then pouring feathers all. Or wait,
no, we're not.
We're not. You
No.
sure? Okay. Wait, that was the wrong list. You weren't supposed to see that list.
Oops.
Yeah. Oops. No. So the plan is here. We're going to be hanging out at Grapevine at the Round 1. It's just a hangout. It's going to be the first time that most of the members from the Claw Council will be there. Our goal is just to make some fun videos, play some games, hopefully win a ton from the UFO catchers. If you guys follow my channel, you know my kids and I, we love the claw machines. We love the UFO catchers. We've done a couple of videos from Round 1. And we just loved it. And we thought, hey, what a great way for us to all get together in person and at a great place and play some games and just hang out. And that's the goal. I mean, we are literally just going to hang out. We're going to the goal is to get one of the very large karaoke rooms so we can kind of have a base throughout the day. But for the most part, we're going to be out in the arcade playing games. I will probably be chasing behind my children most of the time, so I'll just be a blur. But we'll all be there having a good time.
Yeah, that sounds is going to be a great time, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. UK Slot Machines, the Claw Machine says, I hear Lissy Noel might be there. There is some very good speculation of a couple other people that actually might be there. We're not going to release anything like that at this point in time. We are still locking down numbers, locking down individual people that might actually be able to show up. Some of them are some names that some of you guys might actually know. So that's the thing that we're trying to get going with a lot of the hangouts that we're going to start doing whenever we can, is to get just people to make normal cameos either in our videos alone or at the hangouts themselves. So you guys know if y'all show up to a hangout, it might just be us or there might be some pretty cool people. So JJGeneral, what are you getting into over there?
Hey, I got to mute myself real quick.
Uh-oh.
So we're grocery shopping right now. I just came back from my niece's birthday party, and we're just walking around having fun right now.
All right, guys. So I guess this will be the first formal announcement, right? I mean, I've been trying to find the time to work this in, but Joe, or JJGeneral1, he is the newest member of the Claw Council that is growing. So make sure that you go to www.clawcouncil.com. Click on Joe's icon, take a look at his channel. Joe is so awesome that to be his cameraman, you have to have 1 million subscribers. That's how awesome Joe is. And that is no joke, people. That is how awesome the man is. Go check him out and show him some Claw Council love.
As he shows all of you guys the tiny pickle that for some reason he is picking up off the shelf. But yeah, guys, JJGeneral1's awesome. He does some really cool stuff. He is actually, his videos are the reason that I actually was able to win from the Keymaster in that video recently. Before that, I never even come close, guys. So you definitely got to check out his stuff. He actually won from a Cut the Rope game fairly recently. And first try, I've never played it before, so it was actually really, really cool. So you definitely got to go check out his stuff. And as well, if you haven't already, check out Noladad08 stuff as well. YouTube.com/Noladad08. And if you need have trouble spelling it, just let me know and I'll type it in the chat. He does phenomenal stuff. Very family friendly. His whole family gets on camera and it's insane. The stuff that his daughters can do at a claw machine, I can't get over it.
So let me give some families a recommendation for when it comes to having a YouTube channel. It's cheaper than therapy. That's all I'm saying. And that's saying how much therapy is, because arcade games aren't cheap, especially when you've got 2 kids, right? But we have a great time as a family. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And actually, people that have kids are the reason that I started. I say people that have kids like I don't have kids, or a kid at least. But the reason that I actually started the Arcading on a Budget playlist, because I know how much money just me can spend at the arcade if I don't keep control of myself. So that's I always go to the arcade, make sure that I only spend between $10 and $20 and try to win as much as possible, which, as you guys can see, is a substantial amount for only spending $10, $20 every time I go. So it's a really, really good time. So Joe, if you don't have to stay muted, what are some things that got you interested in the Claw Council before you became a member?
Oh, the Clock Council. I mean, that's a cool thing. You know, a lot of people, I was looking into it, like I saw it, like, oh, I follow a couple people like Dragon Claw Games and Arcade Dad, and I was like, what's this TeamCC thing? And I started looking into it, and it's like, oh, hey, family-friendly YouTube videos and everything, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I do those. And it's like, I wonder if I can get in with them and be like, yo, you know, help these guys out a little bit. But, yeah, just, you know, it seems like a fun thing, and I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I mean, if you check out my videos, they're all family friendly. If somebody does accidentally say something or whatever, I do bleep it out. But yeah, I mean, it's a great thing that, you know, what it stands for, and I'm glad to be a part of it now.
Awesome. We are glad to have you in it. We guys, we have a blast working with JJGeneral or Joe. Absolute blast working with him off screen. A lot of the stuff that we do within the Claw Council is totally off screen. You guys will never actually personally see it because we do a lot of research to make sure that our stuff is good enough to put out for you guys, you know, based off of like how other arcade videos go. If we put out just trash content, then we let each other know that, dude, that's trash. You don't want to put that on the internet. That would embarrass me to put that on there.
Hey, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Tony, real quick. Joe, go Penguins.
Oh, yeah, we're going to make a lot of enemies for right now with that because a lot of people hate the Penguins.
Oh, come on.
And by the way, there is a lot of trash talk. That's a
So,
well, if Nashville, I mean, doesn't throw away their series to Colorado, you know, you guys might have a chance again.
Yeah, hopefully we don't do that.
Well, it's going to get interesting, too, because I just noticed that the Saints play the Steelers on December 23rd of this year. So I expect that there to be a lot of shenanigans going on leading up to the buildup of that game.
I think we need a Christmas bet between us for something.
I'm thinking the same thing, and I think we need to do it before the season starts. That way we can't go like, oh, Drew got hurt, or, you know, Ben went shopping for a house again or something like that.
That's actually very plausible. Like, that's in my office. There's always a huge issue. Like, they always make like lunch bets off of football games. Like, oh no, it doesn't count now because my main man's gone. You know, and this person is sick, and then the other person hurt his toe, so we can't do that. Well, we'll do next week. You know, it's like, no, it doesn't work that way, guys. So as y'all can see, there is a lot of trash talk that goes on behind the scenes, but that's just friendly competition, guys. Definitely is. But that friendly competition starts out with something like that, and then it rolls over into these jackpot challenges. And, one of the things that we're looking at doing for our at the hangout is doing challenges with each other throughout the Claw Council. And Brian or Chewbacca, we do have a karaoke room, right? I take that as a yes. So I'm thinking that
That's just free right there.
I'm thinking of one of the punishments should have to do karaoke. What do you think for everyone that shows up?
So, Tony, I agree with that. I just hope you. And by the way, the winner gets to pick the song. So
yes.
I really think that you need to break out some Shania Twain, because your rendition of "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" better be spot on. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that would be a horrible mistake. Claw Leader, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Apparently I sing Shania Twain very dang good. See, I never even thought of having the leader or the winner actually pick out the song that the loser has to do. That's actually a very, very good thing to do.
You know, but on Joe's one of Joe's videos, just recent videos, he did the shots.
Yeah, the nasty shots.
Yeah, the nasty shots. That could also be incorporated. We might have to pay a little homage to our fellow Claw Council member and do maybe some of the nasty shots. I think he had like soy sauce, pickle juice.
We had jalapenos, so you're gonna have to fill the shot cup with jalapenos themselves and actually take them all at once. Water, Pepsi, pickle juice, soy sauce, and Mountain Dew.
Okay, so my question is, what did you just hate Pepsi that much that you had to include it with those things? Like,
no. The water, the Pepsi, and the Mountain Dew were good things.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't always an issue.
No, it was good. It was bad, good, bad, good, bad, good is how we sorted it out.
Okay. That makes sense.
That sounds like something that we could do. Let's jump over into these comment sections real quick. Let's see. UK Slot Machines and Claw Machine says, already subbed JJ General, you and Nola. Well, dude, you rock. Thank you so much for that. Claw Leader says, hi. I don't know why there's a question mark. Are you asking that? Hi. But he says, what is the Claw Council? I've only heard of the Boss Squad. Well, the Claw Council, we are a group of arcade YouTubers that get together and we make sure that we produce very good, family-friendly, non-clickbaity content for all of you guys, and make sure that, you know, we do all the stuff that you guys want in videos. We produce the best videos that we can, and if there is something kind of trashy or something not good about a video, we make sure that we can work together to make sure everything is good. Anything from thumbnails to video quality to actually doing the Claw Council Hangout in Dallas, Texas that we're going to be doing on June 9th, where the majority of the Claw Council, myself, Noladad08, Dragon Claw Games, and the Midway Maniac are all going to be at the Round 1 Grapevine on June 9th, and we're going to be meeting up with whoever wants to show up and hang out with us, record collab videos, and just have an all-out good time. That's what we're about. Brian, do you have anything else to add about that?
Just make sure that if anybody shows up, that one, you know, you're going to have to go find us, because we're going to be at the arcade playing games and having a good time. And someone like myself, I will probably be a blur, because most of my time is just running behind my kids with a GoPro. So
that is very true. Let's see. Tom Wynn, what's going on, Tom? How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you, man. Glad to have you back over here. Serenity, how are you doing? Says, hey, Tony, wherever he is. Tony, you're alive. How's Trey? How's Jen? Yeah, everybody's doing fantastic, and I am alive. And Joe just found the most epic thing for sale at the grocery store down there. Let's see. Do you know what the Boss Squad is? We do. We're very aware of who the Boss Squad is. Let's see. Also, Insignian Ages. Serenity, I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I've been live streaming like twice a week. Where have you been? I see Super Chat Charlie hanging in the corner. Is the VI poop still a thing? The VI poop is still a thing. The VI poop, everything is. We're about to hit an earthquake, guys. Hang on. Oh no. Oh geez, stuff's happening. I can't get the VI poop out from under the table, guys. But it is a thing. It's right underneath my feet. It's just inflated, and I can't get it out. But it is right here. The reason I can't get it out is because the prize room has extended itself, like all throughout the floor, the entire room. And I just have no room to put the VI poop anymore. And by the way, guys, anybody who super chats us from this point in time until June 9th, 100% of the super chats are going to be going directly towards the Claw Council Hangout on June 9th in Dallas, Texas. That's going to prizes for you guys that we're going to be bringing, stuff we're going to be hanging out to pay for the karaoke room itself. Is going towards the Hangout. So it is going to be coming back to you guys during this hangout. So that's going to be awesome. So any super chats are greatly appreciated, going straight towards that event itself, not towards me or even my channel at this point in time, but straight for that event. So it's going to be fantastic. Let's see. Claw says, do you know I'm in it? Yeah. Let's see. Fantastic Wit says, hey, Claw Council, how's everyone doing tonight? We're doing fantastic. How are you doing, Whitney? Let's see. Trent says, I've been trying to focus on my mental health, but I finally making videos and streams again. That's fantastic to hear. I'm super happy to hear that you're rolling again and getting back on track. That's all that matters. I call that resiliency. I've been working on getting back from my back issue, and that's been a battle in itself. And but we're back. We're doing work. We're doing what we need to do to get moving forward. I'm super stoked about it. And it's been a fantastic journey, and we're looking forward to meeting everybody actually in person for finally, since apparently Noladad08 Dragon Claw Games in the middle of Maniac have been down there just partying it up without me while I've been out.
Excuse me, it's not like you weren't I mean,
I've been out of commission, broski.
Okay, all right, and let me just remind you that when you guys found out my schedule when I could come in, y'all planned a ton of stuff without me before I'm even going to get there. So I don't even want to hear it. I mean, it's like, oh, what time are you going to be able to make it in there? Oh, well, we're going to be there like 2 days earlier. So sorry, man. Wish you could make it. Nice.
However, Brian, why don't you tell everybody what we have planned for Father's Day? And then after that, I am going to flip it over to Joe and have Joe tell us what he's got up on the upcoming videos for himself as well.
Okay, so that is actually a really cool thing that Tony and I have been talking about. We, Tony's a new dad, and one of the great things about being a new dad is your first Father's Day. So I thought that what Tony and I would do is a Father's Day collab, and we've got a couple of different ideas because one of the things about being a father is you never know what's going to come up. So we're trying to have a couple of plans, but we're definitely going to have a Father's Day collab. Hopefully, we'll be going to a new arcade that Tony has never been to, and it's super awesome and super amazing, and we'll be able to do that on Father's Day, which should be very cool. Looking forward to it. We've got a couple of ideas of how we're going to do it. What I would like to do is have Tony watch my kids for an entire day so I can go to the arcade by myself. That would be an awesome Father's Day. Tony, how's that sound?
That sounds fantastic to me. I'm very much excited about that, especially going out to that new arcade. Trey, on the other hand, doesn't seem like he's too stoked about the idea. All right, Joe, what do we got coming up on the docket with you?
Well, coming up with me, as you guys may or may not know, if you follow me on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff at JJGeneral1, I now do a podcast. It's called All About the Arcades Podcast. I do have a 4th episode recorded with none other than the arcade guru himself, as I call him, Mewtwo Struck Back. So you guys are going to hear some behind-the-scenes stuff of how Mike became an AP, how he figured out he could make a profit at the arcades, things like that. So that's coming up on mine, and I have a couple other videos that I've shot. I have a couple new arcades that Matt and I have been to, and that's pretty much about it. Just got some backlog that I need to get edited and out there.
That is awesome. So you actually got Mewtwo Strikes Back actually on your podcast, and he's gonna be talking about all that cool stuff, dude. I'm super excited to hear about that.
Whoa, that's right. Joe has a podcast.
Yeah, Joe wants to tell everybody about your podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was just saying about it, but you guys can check it out. If you go to SoundCloud.com and you search JJGeneral1, I'm the only thing under that tag on SoundCloud, so you can find me there.
Yeah, definitely go check him out on SoundCloud, guys. He has a podcast and it's actually pretty cool to listen to. And Joe, didn't you recently have Matt on your podcast as well?
Matt3756, you guys know him, you love him. 1.2 million subs and a good friend of mine. Got him on there, and actually it's almost a 2-hour long podcast, so it's pretty long.
Wow. Yeah, by the way, guy, Trey's doing good now. He's listening to Frozen.
Oh no. I can't handle any more of that. So one of the things, guys, just to let you know about JJ's podcast, is there is an option where you can actually download it. And one of the things I do is if you commute, like myself, I pop it in the car and listen to it on the way to and from work. And it was awesome. Joe did a great job of breaking down on the episodes the deviation of Keymaster and the various types of claw machines, and basically just how to be efficient when you go to the arcade. And it was super awesome. So just if you can't sit there and consume it in one large chunk, download it and consume it in little bites.
Yeah, that's actually a really good plan, because I do the same thing, just traveling around all the time, and it's really good to have the ability to actually download something and listen to Joe just constantly talk about arcades. You can't beat anything better than that. Look at that smiling face. Joe, I got you highlighted. Just
I'm in kind of a dead zone area with cell phone reception, so I apologize.
No, you're good, man. That's it. I had to make sure I hadn't missed it. What was that?
So Tony, I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't bring this up, but I'm thinking when we go to the Claw Council hangout, there's going to be a lot of Down the Clown. What do you think? You think that should be our first challenge? Wait, maybe it should be Cyclone. Or what if we played Cyclone, then Down the Clown? What do you think about that?
I think I hate you right now.
You know what I should mention? I should mention pay attention to my channel, because I've got a video coming up where I played the real Down the Clown at a carnival and win. So just saying.
Yeah, hopefully in that video you didn't call me out, because me and my Down the Clown skills are if you guys saw the video that I posted yesterday, we are not good at Down the Clown. I am horrible.
That's your words. You're choosing your words as not good. That's how you're phrasing that. Is that your story and you're sticking to it? Just not good.
Oh, 100%. It's almost like my passionate hate for Cyclone is slowly starting to trickle down into Down the Clown as well, because it's horrendous.
What about Milk Jug Toss? How do you do on that one?
Milk Jug Toss, it all depends. Some days I do fantastic at it and get 4 in a row and just miss the last one because I get excited and make a stupid joke about me hitting it. And then other days I go out there and just completely bomb it. What about you? How you do on some Milk Jug? So
one of the things, I can get to 3 or 4, like you said, and then I get super nervous on the last one. It's definitely on my jackpot bucket list. The thing with Milk Jug Toss is I usually play it at Chuck E. Cheese, and of all places, and I love playing it at Chuck E. Cheese. But when you get that 4th one, and I mean, it's almost like, you're having to get that putt for that birdie, and it's 3 feet away, and you've hit this 1,000 times, but you've never had to hit it for birdie. It's the same thing with Milk Jug Toss. You just got to throw one in the milk jug. You've done it 100 times, but this one is for the jackpot or for the bonus, and I choke every single time.
And I'm in the exact same boat, and I play it off as if I'm not choking, but that's exactly what it is. It's a choke because it's just one toss, and it can be super easy. Like, you got it down, you have the motions, you have everything you need, but then that last ball is just doesn't work out.
Nope. So Joe, have you ever done Milk Jug Toss? Do you have that trophy on your wall?
Well, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to switch to my desktop. We're actually getting into the apartment now.
All right, cool, man.
All right, while we wait on that, we'll go ahead and jump back into these comment sections, which are awesome. Let's see. Fantastic Wit says, excited for the podcast, provided the app works correctly. I missed a bunch of others lately. Well, hopefully you can get the app to work properly, and that'll be a really cool one. You're not going to want to miss that one. Let's see. You'd beat me at it with my round 1 yesterday. Oh, no, you probably did so much better than I've ever done on Down the Clown if you even played it, because I can't. Claw Leader says, who is in the Claw Council? Brian, you want to cover that one for us? And what's up?
Absolutely.
How you doing, Brian? What is up, homie? Welcome to the stream.
All right, so here's who's in the Claw Council. We're going to start off with Dragon Claw Games. Dragon Claw Games is a great arcade couple, and I tell you, they are entertaining from the time it starts to the time it ends. The time just flies by. We got this man right here. We got Tony, the Arcade Dad, the legend. And I tell you what, Tony brings us home with these awesome live streams, and definitely the glue that keeps the Claw Council together. You got myself, Noladad08. We are all about the family. I try and include as much of my family, both kids, my wife, myself. We go to arcades and theme parks and carnival games, and we just have an absolute blast. Now, we're talking to some of the heaviest hitter, right? If we had a cleanup hitter on this team and the bases were loaded, this man would be coming off the bench and he would bring us home, and that's going to be Drew, the Midway Maniac. This guy is releasing video after video of things at the arcade that are just incredible. I've got a chance to witness them in person. I've watched him sit at Space Invaders, work both guns, get a double jackpot, and it was awesome. And then we have the man that you guys just saw is going to be joining us again later. We have Joe, which is JJGeneral1. His channel is incredible, and I say this all the time. The man is so awesome that if you want to be his cameraman and film him at the arcade, you better have 1.2 million subs, or you're not going to get behind that camera. So that pretty much wraps up the Claw Council as it sits today. The Claw Council is growing. We are trying to develop things and strategies for YouTubers in the arcade community. And every time we feel like we have something that we can contribute to the community as a whole, we will try and open up the Claw Council. We try and keep the quality there. It's more about a group of people trying to make sure that the best content is being put in front of the people who enjoy these videos. It's a lot of fun. The amount that we have learned together is incredible. Neither of us would, at least, you know, the core that started early on, myself, Tony, Dragon Claw Games, we have grown because of how we help each other, and we're awesome to have Drew and Joe, and we know we're just going to keep growing. So it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And hopefully we could start bringing these, you know, as if y'all saw the Tariba video that I recently put out, we had myself and Noladad08 have a little banter that I kind of inconspicuously filmed while that was happening. And we're hoping to bring stuff like that, just like that would to you guys. And also with these hangouts, bringing other people within the YouTube community and the arcade community to, you know, to these locations as well. So if you see the Claw Council somewhere, hopefully you'll be able to see 1, 2, or 3 of these other creators there as well that are going to be there hanging out with us. Like I said earlier in the stream, we got 2 or 3 people on the docket that may or may not be showing up right now. We're working on solidifying that happening. Actually, now it's like 4 or 5. Who knows? We'll figure it out whenever it's close. We may and or may not even tell you guys who all is going to be there because we want it to be a surprise. You know, we want you guys to show up to this thing and just say, holy crap, I didn't know this guy was going to be there. What? She's there? You know, so it's going to be really cool. You guys have the experience not only to meet us and to hang out with us, record videos with us, just play games with us, hang out with us in the karaoke room.
Watch Tony get his head shaved, covered in syrup, and then have feathers sprawn. Oh, wait, no, that's not. We've already discussed that.
That's the week after. That's after Father's Day.
Okay, so this is the one where when you lose and we go into the karaoke room and you have to sing, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
Yeah, something like that. Or when you lose, then we could just put like your 2 daughters on the mic and then tell your most embarrassing stories.
That is low blow. Not fair. Not fair, because kids do not have a filter. That is not fair.
I think it would be super fair. What do you guys think in the comment sections? Do y'all want to hear Noladad08's 2 daughters get on a microphone and tell you the most embarrassing things that he has done in the house, around, wherever? I think it would be really, really funny. You don't think so, Brian?
Not so much. No, not so much. It's barely funny when they do it just here at the house when nobody else can hear it, because I know that they're telling other people, right?
Yep.
So I don't know if we need to broadcast that to YouTube.
See, the good thing about my son is he just can't talk. So
Yet.
It works out beautifully.
Yet. Let's say yet. I will not forget. So I will have to pull Trey aside in a couple of years and say, I really need for you to do this. And
well, Brian, I hate to break it to you, but somebody just came into the chat.
Oh no.
Her name was Ashley Harper, and she gave 3 thumbs up, 3 smiley faces, and 3 rolling on the floor smiley faces. So,
this is not fair, Tony. You're not playing by the rules. You're not playing by the rules. You can't do this. I'm not going to win. First of all, I've never won an argument with my wife, so I just realized I'm not going to win now. Because if she makes that happen, if she says she wants that to happen, then it's happening, and there's just nothing I can do about it.
That is 100% true. Let's jump over back into this comment section. Speaking of the comment section, let's see. Fantastic Wit said, "Hi, cool coincidence. I'm for both coincidences." Ashley, okay, throwing in all those symbols saying that that's totally going to be happening. Claw Leader says, "Where did you get the idea to start the Claw Council?" The original idea came back from, I'd say probably August, July. Yeah, about August of 2017. Myself and Dragon Claw Games, we've been talking for a while. Actually was their 2nd subscriber, believe it or not, and I did their 100 subscriber video with them. And we started talking about how fun it was to work together. And, like how we've been ping-ponging ideas back off of each other, back and forth between our 2 channels since literally they started. And we started talking about bringing other, YouTubers together in a big group who have the same values as us, who do the same thing as us, about the same subscriber count all around. So we could all work at a lower level and then bring everybody up at the same time. If one of them goes up really fast, then good job. Then we did something good for them. And, just building up the smaller YouTuber community, because, a lot of the smaller YouTubers don't get the support that, everyone else gets. So since we were both small at the time, we decided to band together. And then we just slowly started to talk to more people and grow from there, bring in different mindsets, different eyes on the content that we were putting out. And now we have what we have today. So that's where that came from. Let's see. Fantastic Wit says, or he could just have a drill fest all over you, Tony. That is just absolutely disgusting.
I sure hope he's talking about Trey. We're talking about Trey, right?
I hope so, because we are definitely not talking about you.
Okay, now I feel better. I can sleep tonight.
Let's see. Let's see. Claw Boss, what's going on, man? How you doing? He said, how do you go live with other people on YouTube? I've been wanting to do this for a while. You do it through Google Hangouts. It's a bit of a pain. We actually just finally figured it out about I'd say about 30, 40 minutes ago, Brian.
Yeah. So we tried to do this. We started thinking about 5 o'clock Central Time. And I think we went live, about an hour later after we had figured it out, after a couple of failed attempts. And then, And the best part about it is it worked when we just said, we're so tired of trying to figure out if this is going to work. Let's just do it. And that was the one that stuck. And it turned out, I think it turned out really well. At least it seems so far.
Yeah, it seems to be going fluid. I mean, I'm constantly monitoring 2 monitors right now. I have all of you guys directly in front of me with the chat and everything else. And then I actually have the Google Hangouts on a completely separate monitor over here, and I'm the one who's controlling the different cameras, popping them up, making people bigger, making people smaller. So it's definitely a process, but it's really fun to be able to have other members of the Claw Council and just other people come on here in general. It works great, and it's funny that he mentioned, we finally ended up just saying, whatever, we're gonna go live, and if it's a train wreck, then we'll just roll with it. And it almost reminded me of like whenever you're trying to get the jackpot on a game and you're like, okay, for real, final try, this is the last one, I'm not putting any more money in the machine, and then you pop the jackpot. That's pretty much how this one worked out for us.
Or my favorite is, I'm just going to learn how to play the game before I've turned on the camera, and then you hit the jackpot like right then and there.
Yeah, I'd much rather just go through a bunch of different audio or different video and audio clips and just say, well, we got the jackpot before we turned the camera on, so yeah, sure you did.
Yeah, take my word for it, right? Checks in the mail. I'll pay you back. That ranks up there with those settings, right?
Exactly. Let's see. Do. Let's say hi, Cloud Boss. Hi, Cloud Boss. Hi, Isaac. Okay, Cloud Boss showing me on the video. Let's see. Broadcast via live Google Hangouts. Exactly. That's what we're doing, and it's a huge pain, but it works. At least we know how to do it now, kind of. So, it'll only take 20 minutes next time instead of an hour and 20. Let's see. Nice. What did you have to do to set it up? I don't remember everything. Honestly, I had.
Wait, I can help with that.
Yeah, because I had actually Brian. Me and him were just working through it. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it back to Brian.
Yeah. So, one of the things if you want to do is you actually have to create an event. That's the key. You actually have to go into your live stream and create an event. Once you create the event, then it opens up all the options. And one of the things that you can see there is it actually says under where it would be like public or private, where you would set the privacy in very small print. In very small print, you'll see the word Hangouts, and you can adjust it for a Google Hangout. And once you go down that road and you start hitting next, Hangouts will automatically populate, and then you just run with it from there.
And then once you do that, you have to click on something or another. You get a link. You send the link to who you want to join you in the live stream, and then they get on, and then it logs them in, and then everybody can just roll with it. JJGeneral says, "Oh, plugin won't go for Google Hangouts." It's okay, man, because we're gonna be wrapping this stream up not too far from now. Eric Stanfield says, "Hey, Tony, what's going on, Eric? How you doing? Nice off to try it. Thanks, man. No problem, Club Boss. Definitely give it a shot. It's really fun. It works." We have a special guest over here.
Say hello, Bailey.
Hi.
Wave.
Hi, Bailey. How are you feeling?
We're making red velvet cake.
Oh, I'm jealous. Are you bringing me some?
You bringing Mr. Tony some cake?
Sure. When you come over here, I can ask my mom if we can make some cake.
Hey, Bailey, I'm bringing you something to the hangout. You want to see what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Look what Mr. Tony's going to bring you at the hangout.
It's a Boss Baby plushie.
It
Wait,
sure is.
Have you been spying on me today watching Boss Baby?
No, that'd be weird.
Maybe he just likes Boss Baby too. Hold up on this side over here.
No.
Uh-oh. Oh no! The prize wall is
finally, it's not my prize wall that's exploding.
The prize wall just exploded.
Bad luck.
Oh no.
Hi, Elise. How are you doing?
Making red velvet cake.
I know. Bailey spilled the beans. Okay, Bailey, tell us what this is right here.
This is my Hello Kitty that Kevin and Shan won with their tickets for me.
What? That thing is bigger than you.
It sure is. It's massive. Kevin won this. This is a little bit of a spoiler of an upcoming video. When we were in Houston for spring break.
My face is smushed.
Your face is smushed. He won this for her with her tickets. He overheard her saying that she wanted it, so he went out and hit a bunch of jackpots and won it for her.
That is awesome. Where did Elise go? Is she underneath Hello Kitty?
No, I think
she left to go bake the red.
Yeah, there's cake baking going on, so we're just not cool.
Yeah, ready.
Cake is so much cooler, I can tell you that. Especially cooler than us.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Go let your mother know I'm still alive.
Oh, she knows. She's watching.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely watching.
Brian, you are being monitored by the wife. Yep, Ashley said Elise is baking. Yep, so yeah, the whole family is going to be at the Claw Council hangout on June 9th at the Grapevine Round 1 Arcade in Dallas, Texas. We all look forward to hanging out with all those guys. Brian is just flashing the booty right up there on screen. Like I don't understand why. So I highlight it for you guys. Trying to rebuild that prize wall. It has been a while since I have seen a prize wall explode, and normally it's mine. So it was very refreshing for me to see not my prize wall exploding because it is such a pain to put back together. Claw Boss just subscribed to Noladad08. Thank you so much, man. That rocks. Thanks for supporting the council over there like that. And but yeah, guys, I think that's probably gonna wrap it up for this live stream. We plan for a lot shorter, or not really a lot shorter stream than this, but a lot earlier than what this ended up being. But like we said earlier, it took us about an hour to figure out like how to use a computer. So, Brian, you got any last minute words for everybody?
Yes. Unmute yourself before you start talking. Famous words to live by. No, I just want to say thank you for all the support. We're coming up on 2,100 subscribers, and I tell you, it's been an amazing, amazing experience. We have so much fun creating these videos. It gives our family a central point to kind of focus on. We will usually try and do Taco Tuesdays as a family and eat and plan out our future videos. And to see the creative juices flow, my channel is there because of my kids. It was their idea. My oldest daughter wanted to share videos with her friends. So to be able to do this and, you know, wake up and say, oh my goodness, we're almost at 2,100 subs. And we've got some great videos with, you know, thousands and thousands of views. It's just an amazing, amazing feeling. So I always take every opportunity that I can to say thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting us. And thank you for supporting the Claw Council.
Very, very, very well said. And everyone can go check it out in the chat. Come visit us over at clawcouncil.com. That is where you will see, if you don't see it in our videos because we forget like all the time to say it in our intros and outros, but that's where you could get the most up-to-date information on the Claw Council Hangout that's going to be on June 9th at the Grapevine Round 1 in Dallas, Texas. Look forward to seeing whoever can make it out there. And again, thank you guys all for y'all's support of not only myself, but for the support of everybody that's in the Claw Council, Dragon Claw Games, Midway Maniac, Noladad08, and JJGeneral1. You guys are fantastic. Y'all are awesome. And as always, guys, remember, if you have trouble finding your inner child, it's probably at the arcade. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.